What is going on, you guys? My name is Rage and I'm back today with another video for you all. In today's video, I want to take my time to show you guys my Ultimus 6 raid team, just because I do see that online there's not a lot of content creators making raid teams for Ultimus 6. Currently our alliance is on difficulty 3, but generally you want to be in an alliance where you can consistently hit 60% to 100% of the raid that you're in, and then once everyone's comfortable, you guys all move on to the next difficulty as a team. So, you know, if that's currently what we're in, I'm going to show you guys my my roster. So I'm sure you guys have seen it before online, but generally my roster is actually going to be a mix of the BKT. So generally that's going to be the Guardians team mixed in with Thanos as well as Minerva for that supplementary and sustainability and regeneration. So that would be just over here, you guys. I'll start with Raccoon. I currently have him at tier 11. No T-Force here, but he does an amazing amount of damage. Next in line here, Minerva. I have her upgraded to tier 11 as well, and you know, she is going to be a backbone if you guys have her. I know there's that recent event with all the shards in the calendar, so hopefully you guys were able to get her as high as you could. Next, we do have Thanos. Because of his ability to also provide energy, he's very useful in this node, just for like going through and actually autoing. So very great. And then as well as Titan Eternal passive, just to be able to give energy back to the team. Next we have Star-Lord. He's going to supplementary provide Rocket Raccoon with energy, but as well he also provides blind, just to be able to add that little bit of crowd control in the battles. And lastly, I do have Groot here, who's going to be like our pseudo tank, next in line with Thanos, but you know, he's going to provide value in terms of cleansing, be able to further give our team that sustainability. So I'm just going to go ahead and start a few battles for you guys, just to give you guys a perspective of how strong my teams are, as well as the overall combat points that I'm able to achieve each time. So, you know, a real good beginner tip here is before I start, sometimes, you know, I don't have all these nodes memorized, but I usually, you know, depending on which path you want to take, I generally just take a sneak peek at the enemies that I'm gonna face. And you do want to take, generally I go on the left side here because the enemies are easier. It's easier to rack up points and help the alliance. That's my preference, by the way, because obviously everyone has a different preference in terms of who they want to face, you know. So for example, what I mean is I'd rather take down, you know, Spider-Man and Luke Cage as a mini boss as opposed to facing Thor and Red Skull. So generally for this raid difficulty, I go left just so that I have the easier enemies and I can accumulate the points for my alliance. So let's get started here, you guys. I'm gonna just switch over to that team and just adjust accordingly. So it's this roster here, but I'm just gonna move things around for you guys. Thanos will be in the middle here. And the reason being is just because he's going to actually provide energy to Rocket and Minerva in the back there to provide that sustainability. And then I'm going to put Star-Lord to the right here just to give energy to Rocket. So I'll show you guys a few battles here just to give you some perspective. But and you guys just play as normal, right? So, you know, generally it's a preference really who you want to take down, but I don't like Sniper just due to its DPS. But as you can see, it's honestly, I could probably just go on auto, but I'm just gonna make sure I don't make any mistakes here for you guys, just show you how this team operates. But as you can see here, Minerva, I usually try to use her ultimate just to like give that sustainability to my team, and then she just inflicts a lot of damage to taking that 15% away from the enemies. And then Groot, I only use his abilities if needed, right? But the key to this team is actually utilizing Rocket Raccoon's ultimate over and over, and reason being is because both Star-Lord and Thanos is going to provide energy to Rocket Raccoon. So he's really the key piece here, and the beautiful thing about having Minerva in the team is because of the fact that she can actually revive. So, you know, if anything happens, maybe Groot's ability to provide that death proof doesn't kick in, we have Minerva as like kind of a cushion. And I love this raid team just because it has so much sustainability, and it can just give massive amounts of points to your guys' raids. And you know, it's very, honestly, this is a very smooth node for me now. I started with this, and gradually over time, my team just got stronger and stronger. And you know, I'm liking where this team is going in these raids. So you know, like I said, I'm able to just generate points. There you go. You see that Groot did go down, so that's where I'm gonna kick in Minerva's ultimate. Her ability there just to revive, and like, once again he's back in the game, right? So that's what we want. The beautiful thing about Minerva's special ability is she also provides a death proof when that happens. And another reason I do like the Thanos is because he also has a personal heal himself with the ultimate. So like I said, this team is just, there's just so much sustainability, you guys, and you know, this is really gonna help your guys' teams going forward, especially in raids. If you can get these 5 members. There you guys have it. I'm gonna do one more battle for you guys just to show you the playstyle, but this is actually my go-to team. When they're down, I try to either revive them or I switch to my Asgardians. But I think this team is a very beginner-friendly team, just because the Minerva shards just came out. Groot and Rocket, you know, everyone's working on them because most beginners are working on Star-Lord as the first legendary. So in the case that you guys don't have Star-Lord there, you know, who I also recommend then just to help out the team is just like whoever you guys have as either a higher combat power. So in this case, like, you know, Jessica Jones would actually be a really good supplementary piece, just because she still provides energy, and then she can kind of replace be a pseudo Star-Lord in that sense. Unfortunately, she doesn't really provide any crowd control, right? But you know, she would provide the same function as Star-Lord if you guys don't have her. So yeah, she's definitely a good substitute, just in case you guys don't. But again, you guys, these nodes are actually really straightforward with this team, just because of the sustainability, right? So again, I usually just aim for the high damage targets, so Cable, Winter Soldier in these rounds, and then after that, it's pretty smooth sailing. So I'm gonna apply the death proof here. Just, you know, we've been kind of on park for a bit here. Just use his abilities, test it out. And again, just make sure you're saving Minerva's special ability. You never know where you're going to use it. And with Rocket Raccoon, same thing as the previous battle. Just keep using his ultimate whenever you can. It does so much damage, and he's going to be just the bread and butter for your guys' rosters here. Definitely recommend. So especially in instances like this when there's so many enemies crowding, I'm just waiting now eagerly for Rocket's ultimate. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more energy, but what I'll do is I'll put the taunt on Groot just to buy us some time. And then yeah, ideally you just want all the damage to be soaked up upon the tanks. Minerva provides that sustainability and healing. Star-Lord provides the blind, or whoever you guys use as a substitute, just provide some type of support, right? And then again, Rocket has his ultimate. I'm going to use that to trigger it, and as you guys can see, he just does a whopping amount of damage, you guys, and that's amazing for us, right? And that's actually really the moment I got this team, I was really able to coast in Ultimus 6. So I hope you guys can have the opportunity to get these same characters as well, because I definitely recommend it. You know, in this instance where, you know, the characters are a little weaker, you know, I'm always kind of hesitant to go into battle weakened. So like, you know, it costs like, so let's say if I go launch here, it costs 50 to revive one, or it just costs 20 to heal. So I'm probably just gonna heal Groot here, just because I'm not sure about next battle. I don't want him to die right away, but I'll likely just leave Minerva because of her sustainability. So there you guys have it. Nice and short video for you guys, just to showcase my raid team for Ultimus 6. A few people have been asking me, so here you guys go. I hope that was able to help you guys out there. I know there's not that many videos out there on a lower tier team. And I'm sorry, I should have mentioned what my total power was actually. Let me go back there and just show you guys. So for that, for this team that I'm using right now, the total power is only 150k, and I've been able to coast pretty comfortably going through it. So hopefully that helps you guys out. And yeah, high level view as well. I do generally end up being about, you know, in the leaderboard here, I'm usually the top 5. So generally I end up about 4 or 5 million by the time raid's done, and at about 60%, just to give you guys a reference. And that's with an 150k team. So hope you guys learned something from this. Hope it helps you guys growing your rosters. Good luck out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one.